Alright guys, welcome back. Today I'm gonna start up a new series where basically I go on different computer websites and tell you about the deals, should you use the deals, are they good, are they bad. So I'm gonna tell you all about that. I'm still working out the name, like daily deals, weekly deals, something like that. I don't know, I'm still working out the name. But yeah, basically, try not to make this too long. Let's get right into it. So first, here at performancepcs.com, and the reason why I'm starting off with this is obviously because it's international, as well as I'm a big water cooling enthusiast. I haven't really done any hardcore water cooling yet, other than just use a regular closed loop cooler in my thing, but I hope to expand in the future to custom water cooling. Alright, so basically, let's see some see some of the deals on this website to see what's good, what's bad. Again, this is unscripted, so take what you can get, I guess. Let's see. Featured product. Is there any sale clearance? Ooh, specials. All right, let's get into specials. So basically, as you can see, I got a lot of specials. As you can see, they have a lot of water blocks and stuff on specials. I recommend EK water blocks. So because the quality, I find they look better than some of the other ones. So sorry to the other water cooling people, but I just the way EK looks a little bit better, their blocks. Here we have some cable mod cables. Alright, so it's the mod mesh. Alright, so this is a Corsair series, so Corsair, and then it fits these different ones. Corsair, and it's white and black, so obviously you can get it in different colors to match your theme that you're going. Let's see if it's let's see what the regular price is compared to what the sales price. So $99, so basically $20 off for that. That's actually not bad. I would definitely if I was into white and black like they show here, I'd actually consider that, considering I need better cables in my beast over there, so, or not better, but it's a little more flashy. Yeah, there we got some more, but those are just extensions where the black and white are actually a cable kit, so they go right into the power supply, where those extend on here, and those are red. So right, so as we keep on going down, sorry, the page just glitched out for a second. We obviously got more colors and cable extensions. I don't really recommend cable extensions as much as a full kit, because it adds an extra cable mess in the back of your PC, and you might not have enough room for the cables plus cable extensions. So I just recommend the actual cable sets, even though you can do what you want, if you don't want to buy a whole new cable set, or you just don't care. So there's for the Titan. This looks like it's not the, yes, this is just the Titan, the first Titan X, not the Titan XP or the new Titan XP, just for the Titan. For the so you can connect it to your Predator if you have one of those. I honestly wish I had an EK Predator. That would be awesome, but unfortunately I don't, because I don't think they make them anymore. I don't know why. Maybe it's on a hiatus for a bit. I wish they still made them, because I would snap one up in a heartbeat. But hey, what are you gonna do? Here, but if you have a Predator, and and you have like one of these graphics cards that you want to water cool, like the Titan or the 980 Ti, definitely recommend that. Let's see, the Swift-Tex Helix 120mm fan. I'm not sure. I've never actually really seen these fans in action. Maybe I do my research on them first. Personally, I like Corsair fans because they give good performance and they're also pretty quiet. I like the EK fans, like the Vardar fans, and the fractal design Venturi, something like that fans. I I really like those three fans a lot, like the brands and stuff. As you can see, I have a fractal design case, so why not? So mesh to go over a fan, I just find that's restrictive, so I wouldn't recommend that. Again, like none of these like fan grills, I don't recommend those because they don't really they if anything they lessen your performance. So now we have a hard drive. I've seen some water cooling people do this. Like it doesn't really have any performance. It doesn't make your drive faster. It just maybe makes it a little bit cooler, which doesn't really equate to any performance. So, and then we have an M.2 some SATA adapter, blah blah. I have no idea what that is. Got a couple of drive bays, some fittings. Bits Power fittings are really high quality if you can get them for a good price. Like here, it's $1 off. So I mean, hey, $1 off on fittings. That's another $1 or so in your pocket, depending on how many fittings you're buying. Oh, we got some hard drive bays here, like hard drive enclosures, unless you really need them. Like I've never heard of these brands. Like I'd actually go for like brands that you've actually heard of. And again, do your research on stuff you buy. Hardware Labs radiators, highly recommend those. I hear good things. I got some LED strips going on, some more fans, more adapters, fittings. So pretty much, as long as it's like they're brands that you know and you do your research on them, and like maybe look up reviews on like other reviews on YouTube of them, then you can't really go wrong. But I just wouldn't buy like some like this water cooling stuff on a whim. That's just my recommendation, and I know like a lot of other water coolers would say that. So next, obviously it's a big long page, so I'm not gonna go too far with it. So next, I'm going over to Newegg, since this is also international. All right, so what do we have here in Newegg? Shell Shocker. What do we have? We have a Corsair Carbide Series 200R. The Carbide series is like their lesser series, kind of like their, I guess, beginner series. That's like not too expensive. Let's see. Again, it's a pretty like generic case. It's been around for a while. This would be like if you're kind of slapping like a computer together, either for yourself, you don't give a shit like what the enclosure looks like, and you wouldn't be able to do any like even like an all-in-one water cooler in here, so it'd be air cooling in here only. Slap like a couple things in there and like done deal. For the price, I guess you can't go wrong. Like Corsair is a well-known brand, so yeah, it looks like you fit a full-size power supply, fits standard ATX. Looks like from this picture you got a fan, like a little fan in the front. You can put a little fan in the back. So, I mean, hey, it might not be the quietest thing, but hey, if you just want like a random generic case, there you go. What else we got? Ooh, a PNY, a little SSD. So 450 gig for sold out. Oh, of course. Well, sold out, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me. So it's a regular 2.5-inch drive, you know. little SATA thing here. This guy's got like a little black red color scheme going with that little line. Regular SATA 3. Too special about that. But what the question is, what are the speeds? Because we want to know the speeds. And as you can see, it comes in multiple different size variants here. So depending on what you're looking for. Alright, those speeds are actually pretty good. If you can get an SSD on sale that has like good speeds on it, I guess like again you can't go wrong. Yeah, this one looks good. I don't see anything wrong with it. Seems to be like on sale for like looks like for $50 off or something like that. So I don't know, I can't count, but 25% off. So that's money in your pocket. A regular, so it's a Seagate surveillance 4 terabyte drive. So again, unless you're like, this is made for surveillance ones, so I wouldn't suggest to put it in a regular. I wouldn't suggest put it in a regular computer, because these are meant to be like on 24/7, always like reading, writing to them, blah blah, like 24/7. So like it'd pretty much be a waste in a normal computer. So unless you're running a surveillance setup for like security cameras and stuff, wouldn't really worry about that. Refurbished, yeah, no, I've seen bad things on some of these things. Okay, so here we have a Aorus 5X. It's a 15-inch Intel. Got the 6th generation i7. That's fine. That should be fine for most people. With a GTX 1070 in there with 16 gigs of RAM. Who I do like Aorus laptops. They were like one of the first like super like they're like thin and light, and they were like one of the first to be able to like put like SLI in a laptop. So yeah, I like that innovation for that. What kind of ports has it got on it? Looks like mini display, HDMI, headphone. Looks like USB-C, or might be even Thunderbolt. SD card reader. That's nice. You know, especially if you use SD cards like me. That's nice. Full size USB and another HDMI. Wait, what? Did I see that? HDMI. Okay. Interesting. 2 HDMIs. I don't know why you need that, but all right. And then on the back, got your power, another USB, and Ethernet. Yeah, again, don't know why you need HDMI on both sides, but I mean, hey, maybe like dual monitors on both sides, you know, why not? So it's regular like 2,500 basically, down to like 2,000. So $500 off, like 500 and okay, $50 off. Honestly, for a laptop like this, I'd take that. I'd take that, especially when it's got a 256 gig NVMe like SSD inside. It's gonna give you some very nice speeds, and like, hey, look, whoops, only at Newegg. So hey, look, I'm showing you guys new stuff already. Look at that. I'm even learning myself. All right, and it's 22% off, as you can see. So yeah, I'd give that a look if you're interested in a high performance laptop. Oh boy, a combo. So we got the Google Home and like a little like smart plug thing, so you can be like, hey Google, turn on my lamp, turn off my lamp. Yeah, it's the Google Home is a different thing. Like, I don't have like the Amazon Echo or Google Home yet. I wish to get some in the future. You know, maybe some Philips Hue bulbs, connect them all up, blah blah blah. But those are pretty expensive. You know, I'm poor, so people would have to send them to me. But anyway, I digress. Um, that's like it's not a bad combo because then you get to like I guess get started with something other than to be like, okay Google, what time is it or what's the weather outside? You know, you can be able to turn off on your light, and if you have others, and you can like buy all the like a whole bunch of other adapters and set them up. So for I guess you could say this is like it's a bundle. It's bundled with it, but you could almost say it's like a starter kit. Um, see if there's any more details. Nah, not really. So yeah, I mean, if you're into this home like whole automation, you don't like the Amazon Echo, but with the Google Home, yeah, I'd give this a look for like a little starter kit. Little monitor mount. Made by Rosewell. Rosewell is a pretty good company. You don't really hear a lot of them too much these days, but you know, there's still a company that's been around for a long time, and I think they're gonna keep on like staying around for a long time. I hope. So it's a little monitor mount like that attaches to a wall. It's not like one of the ones that like go on your desk or whatever. So it's completely up to you. For basically $21. Like if you do buy it, like it doesn't work out, you can just like return it or like hell send it to like the scrap heap for spare parts. I don't know. And Apple MacBook Air, yeah, I don't recommend the MacBook Air. All right, daily deals, power surge bar, 10 outlets, 2 USBs by CyberPower. Yeah, 50, like $14. Like wow, 74% off. Yeah, definitely. If you're in the mood for a pretty good surge protector, absolutely. Ooh. Now for the win, I actually really want one of these to put in my like little tiny AMD rig uh, downstairs, my home theater PC, I guess you could say, because like sure you'd be like, oh, why don't you get like something higher, blah blah blah. Yeah, but I'm only running it at like 1080p and maybe playing like meme craft and CS:GO and like some light stuff on there. You know, maybe even some prop hunt. So I mean, not like don't really need anything more than that for this, and like a little bit extra horsepower is better than nothing. Because right now I just have it connected to the motherboard through HDMI. And plus, I was like a really big fan of the 750 Ti for the Win Edition from EVGA. Like back in the day, that was my favorite 750 Ti. I still want to get one, even though like it'd be able to play maybe like 1080p at like super low settings, or maybe even like for the newer titles and all that. I still want to get my hands on one because that was like one of my favorite graphics cards. Like even though obviously there's or my favorite budget graphics card like from back in the day. So, and I mean 12% off on this. Yes, absolutely yes. If you're in the mood for like a little graphics card and you don't need too much, or you're like upgrading from like a really old from a really old graphics card and you don't have a lot of money to spend. A little monitor, TN5 and no. Is this the plus? Okay, yeah, this connects by USB. It's a little. I mean, if you're in the mood for like a little like backup thing for your computer to store all your files or whatever, 21% off. That's for 4 TB, like in an enclosure, and it's got like a whole bunch of extra features and stuff. Yeah, I mean Seagate's a very good brand. I mean, I have a Seagate drive in my computer, so. And refurbish, no. Car jump starter. I mean, sure, if you want one. Like, wow, 80% off. Like, if Jesus, if like get it, just keep it in your car, like just in case. God damn. What in the world? Okay, I don't care. Ooh, drone. It's the VGI Move. I don't even know how to say that. I'm stupid. I don't know. Comes with a whole bunch of stuff. It's like it's not on sale or anything, but like considering it comes with like the drone, a bag, car charger, extra wings, batteries, blah blah. Depends if you're into drones or not and you're willing to spend that kind of money. I mean, I wish I could get my hand on a DJI drone. That'd be awesome. Whoop, that was it for that. Again, all these things are like trending now, depending on what you want. I'm not going to go through all of these. Just kind of go through the ones with the deals that they have at the top. No. Yes. Well, maybe, depending on what you're looking for. Yes. Yes. Oh boy. I want it all, but I can't. Like, I don't have that much money. All right, now on to NCIX. I'm not sure. Like, you might be able to buy from NCIX. You might not be able to, depending on where you are in the world. So sorry. Weekly sales. Ooh, we got a nice Easter sale going on. Came in at a good time. All right, so we have a EVGA plus white. What in the world? What in the world is a plus white? You know what? I like EVGA power supplies, but I'm not going to recommend this for the simple reason that I wouldn't go for any power supply unless it's at least gold rated. A Gigabyte GTX 1060. If you can get one for like a good price, it's definitely like a very good like 1080p card. Like it can go toe to toe with my thing in here, and I paid like $100 more. So poor me. Oh boy, why didn't I go Nvidia? I don't know. Let's see. We got an Asus RG Swift 27-inch monitor. Oh, this is their absolutely. If you can get this for like a good price and you want like a 1440p monitor, can't go wrong with the ROG Swift. Especially like look at that refresh rate. Oh my. Video gaming. Skylake. Yeah, I was actually gonna go for this motherboard first before I went with my Maximus Hero, but then I had my set and I was gonna go to the store, and then I seen that, and it's like the same price, and I was, oh god, what am I doing? So, I like Asus motherboards. So if for some of the stuff that you can get for a good price, a Brother monochrome. This monochrome, so it only prints in black and white. I don't think like for something that prints in black and white is worth it. Like, Ducky Shine 1, green, mechanical switch, orange, blah blah. Ducky Shine. Keyboards have a pretty good reputation. They're like one of the best mechanical keyboards out there. If you can get one that you like and you're not paying like sticker, or even if you're paying sticker, like the sticker price isn't that bad. Yeah. Personally, like Ducky Shine keyboards aren't for me, but that's mean they're not gonna be for you guys. Sorry, that's a little bit shaky whenever I hit the table, like, stuff shakes. I just realized that. My bad. Oh boy. What am I doing? Dell Inspiron i3. No. 1080, absolutely. Sapphire. I do for the RX 480 from AMD. I recommend like the reference. and the Sapphire Nitro Plus. Any of the other ones, like sure you can use them, but I just like them because like it looks better. It looks better in a build, like more for more aesthetic reasons. But I'm shallow like that. Oh wow, the Fractal Design Define S. This one doesn't have the full window side panel. You can do water cooling in here. Do whatever you want. Again, I like Fractal Design, so I'd absolutely recommend that. Ooh, we have the EVJ Supernova 750 3G or G3 80 plus gold power supply. This is like the newer version of mine. I have the G2. This is just the newer version. If you can get your hands on the G2, because obviously it's going to be cheaper than this. So if you can get your hands on the G2, it's still a regular gold rated power supply. So yeah, I'd probably. But I mean, hey, if it's like the same price or you have the budget, I guess go for the G3. That just came out recently. That like this one has the where mine doesn't. Like if it's like on idle or the power supply is not drawing a lot of power, the fan will turn off. Where mine doesn't, it's pretty much running all the time. Unfortunately. A little 23-inch monitor, no. Lenovo i5, 8 gig. I mean, if it's almost like for like your mom or your dad, you're not looking for something too intensive, just something to check emails, maybe surf the web. I don't really see a big harm in it. Be Quiet, the Be Quiet Silent 8 ATX like case. I don't really like the Be Quiet cases just for like aesthetic reasons. I don't like how they have like the orange in there, and I don't like the way the interior layout is, even though it's modular. I just don't like the way that they have it set up. So for me, I like if you like it, sure. If you don't, it's completely personal preference. Seagate power supply or hard drive, a 4 terabyte generic Barracuda hard drive from Seagate. If you want 4 terabytes like in just one drive, sure. All right, I'm not gonna go through this anymore. Ooh, even though, look at this, mama. This is the like either one. If that's like the G-Sync or the FreeSync version for like AMD or whatever. Yes, I wish. And again, another Asus. It looks like the same one. And again, you guys can go through here yourself. It's all personal preference. So Best Buy, I'm not sure, like I know this is more North America, you probably don't get Best Buy, so if you're not in North America, this doesn't really pertain to you. It's just like generic, not even like computer stuff, just generic. Again, a MacBook Air, don't recommend. Earpods in white, Jesus, that's a pretty good price. 13-inch i5, it's got an SSD in there, so again, like for something like this, if you're like email checking or whatever, sure. i3 16 gig or 6 gigs of RAM, no. If you're looking for like extra hard drive space, like outside of your computer, sure. Toshiba, no. LG sorry, Ultra. This isn't really a gaming monitor. I'm pretty sure you could use it for that. But if you just want like a regular ultra wide monitor for like if you're doing like video editing and stuff, like light video editing, sure. So the Apple Pro Retina. So this is the last generation, 13. It's no, simply because it's only got 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. Never heard of that portable Bluetooth speaker, so meh, I was a little weary. Like this, again, email checking. Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, absolutely. I wish, like I have the Note 5, but man, I wish. iPad, can take them or leave them. I wouldn't get anything below the 64 gig just simply because it's not expandable. No, God, no. Would not recommend Pentium. 4 gigs, oh God. Who would even think of that? TV deals. The only, like, TVs I'd actually, like, trust and touch now is Samsung, Sony, and LG, especially for 4K. There's, what is it? Vizio or Vision or, I don't know, whatever. That's coming up. Like, those look pretty good, but I'll wait for them to come up, like, a little bit more. So, peruse through here. Again, be wary when you're buying stuff. Like, look at the consumer reviews. Again, like I wouldn't buy anything with an i3 or lower anymore. An i5 now I consider to be like super light, like especially on like a laptop or something, like super light gaming with like just like regular generic stuff. All right, now we're in Canada's computers. The reason why I have this is just because like this pertains to you only if you're in Canada, so why not? So this is actually where this is the place where I bought all my like the computer parts for the PC that I'm running. So let's see what we got here. We got a little ADATA SSD. Let's see. ADATA is a good brand for an SSD. Don't really see anything wrong with that. You can check the level. Yeah, I got nothing wrong with that. The speeds are the read and write speeds are actually really good, especially the read. The Surface, the Microsoft Surface Pro 4. I recommend the Surface Pro 4 more than the Surface, what is it, Book? Just because like I don't like the way it like the hinges where like it goes, but when it closes, it's like the gap, and like if you like squish it and like I found it would like wear out and stuff, and I don't know, I still like the regular Surface, like the soft keyboard, and you can just like fold it up and detach it whenever the hell you want. But I'd only get it if you could get it for a good price and with the i7 in there with at least 8 gigs of RAM. Here we have the Vantex Evo Evolve ATX with the tempered glass. Save $40. Wow. Honestly, this case is muy caliente. What is even muy caliente? I don't know. Yeah, but honestly, I really like this case. I like the layout, the interior, just the way it looks with like you can get like the gray kind of like gunmetal finish. You can get it like black and white too, I believe. So if you're building like a nice like premium PC that you want to like show off, absolutely. I know like Luke from Linus Tech Tips built his PC in there, like his personal rig, which he called a Geodude, and actually looks really cool. I suggest you guys go check that out. And I know Jay's 2 Cents built his AMD Ryzen 7 series in there, and he did like a full water cool build, and he's been using that in his new studio for his like editing and stuff. So yeah, I actually really do like that case. Like very nice solid case. Again, it's like an EVGA power supply. It's bronze. I would only recommend like gold and higher. This is the older version of my webcam. That's the C920. I have the C922, which is the upgraded version. Like if you're not like too picky and you just want like regular 1080p video, like from a webcam because you're starting off or whatever. Like since it's like a lot cheaper and it's like $60, absolutely. Again, you can find these on like other websites too. Refurbish, no. Never heard of that, no. Never heard of this brand. Never heard of that. Gigabyte, one of these little bare bones things. I mean, sure, use it for like a little home theater PC where you're just kind of streaming stuff and don't need all the ultimate performance, but it's only an i3. I'd get like an auto model with at least an i5 with 8 gigs of RAM. Wireless routers, I guess any of these should be fine. I did a video on these. Like check that out. Like depending if they're for you or not. $50. Well, I paid $75 for that. Poor me. So we got wireless routers, blah blah, laptops. Yeah, these laptops aren't bad. Again, if you can get like some of the like, I like for some of these like laptops, not even like Asus, but even other brands. Like I hate to pay like full sticker price. Like I always almost like want to wait until they're on sale, even though I know sometimes people can't. Actually, this monitor's like their 24-inch game monitor, which had been around for a while. I was actually going to go get this first, but then I seen like the more like budget BenQ monitor. That could only go up to like 60 frames at 60 hertz at 1 millisecond. And I decided to go that for 7 because it was cheaper, and I wanted to save money at the time. But I've been thinking about getting this for like my main monitor, and then having like my BenQ as like a second monitor, because I kind of want to have 2 monitors, because sometimes having one is a pain. Is this? No, it's a 27-inch gaming monitor. Blah blah. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's gaming. I don't think so. Oh god, sorry for those headphone users. Yes. Which one is this? It's got a GTX 1050 in there. I wouldn't suggest like okay, shouldn't say I wouldn't suggest, but like I wouldn't recommend getting like a gaming laptop unless it at least had like a GTX 1060. If you really want, the only way like I would recommend using like the 1050 or 1050 Ti in a laptop was if you're not really doing like gaming, but more like creation stuff, like light creation stuff, and you want like still like a high performance laptop. So I guess that's all for today, guys. So I hope I see you in the next one. I hope to be doing these at least once a week. To inform you guys about what's out there, because I know not all of you have time to like almost like go on these websites like daily to see like what deals are going on, especially if you're building your first computer, building a computer. I know it's sometimes a pain and you're maybe unsure what to buy. So yeah, I guess I'll check out in the next one. Yeah, oh god, I really can't speak today, I'm sorry. I guess this is the end for now. Alright, I'll see you guys.